Good morning to the teaching staff of GLA, parents, guardians, stakeholders, visitors, and of course the scholars of this noble learning institution. Good morning. It is my pleasure and privilege to introduce to you our keynote speaker for this morning's ceremony, and he goes by the name of Dr. Baba Mukasa Africa Ma'at. Dr. Mukasa Africa Ma'at earned a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Black Studies from Chicago State University. He earned a Master's of Science in Education from Gwinnett. He earned an Educational Leadership from Northeastern Illinois University. He earned his Doctorate of Education from Gwinnett Mercy University. His dissertation study is entitled Rites of Passage. It is on how author, blogger. He has done critical essays on Black leadership, politics, and culture along his journey. Mukasa Ma'at is a black belt and martial arts instructor. He founded Ma'at Sumu, a full Africa Ma'at.
I'm gonna step out here if that's okay. I was told that I have a few minutes. It's just so awesome being introduced by brother Mr. Baba Barre Choice. It's no introduction like an introduction from this brother. So please give him a hand. Please give him a hand. I'd like to first say how impressed I am by your institution. I didn't know that I knew so many people here. I've run into about 6 teachers and others that I've known for years, for many years. And I feel like I'm at home. I feel like this is family. And a couple of things that I noticed, I just want to point out a couple of quick things, and I'm going to get right to the substance of what we have to talk about. I noticed that the young people love this school. I can see it, I can feel it. When the sisters were given this awesome song, the school song, it was being sung back. It was organic, and you meant it. That was just a beautiful thing to behold, and I could tell they were not being made to do it, they were doing it because they wanted to do it. And the young people who were the moderators as well, with them leading it, I've seen no one have to be corrected. I'm sure if necessary that'll take place because you don't get to where you are without being corrected, but I've seen everyone respond very respectfully and lovingly to the adults, to the elders in the institution. And that shows me, I've been around education my entire adult life as a school administrator, dean, teacher, I've done everything. It shows me that you've put time into the institution, you've put care and you've put love into the institution. So please give yourselves a hand for the progress. So I don't have a lot of time. I want to get to the point. I want you to understand the message that I have to give to you today about purpose and about culture, about the Adinkra, the African names, about the work that you're doing. It was sometime long, long ago when I was in 6th grade, and I walked into Garrett A. Morgan Elementary School. I was going into a new foster home in a new neighborhood, having been separated from my brothers and sisters, and going into a projects right across the street with people who I eventually got in a lot of trouble with myself. In 7th grade, in this new neighborhood, going into a new home, it was an exhibit at the front of the school, and everyone passed it. It was on Garrett A. Morgan. It's a black man who invented the gas mask and the traffic light, a scientist. Well, the men in my family were all, unfortunately, men who experienced a really hard life of drugs and of incarceration and of other things. So I had never seen, I'm like, this is a black scientist, a man. You know, you look like he could be someone in my family. And it's this exhibit, everyone was passing the exhibit, and I stopped. And I would stop almost every day, and I would look, and I would read. And then I would wonder why everyone would pass it. So I And it stuck with me, as it does even now to this day. I'm 40-something years old. Brother Barre is 40-something years old. I'm not gonna say who's the oldest of the two of us. So, I did not know my father. I met my father when I was about your ages. I saw him for the first time. I had a few conversations with my father his entire life. He's now deceased because of the life that he lived. But I felt some kind of way about my father because he was not present in my life. My mother, she have some challenges. She's still alive. Has some challenges herself today as well. There was no functional adults in my home. All of the men in my family were incarcerated at some point. I failed the 6th grade. Before I went to that school for 7th grade, I had been repeating 6th grade. So people told me that I would not make it, that I would not amount to anything. It's a lot of mental disorders in my family, and I specifically remember some people saying when I was a kid, he has a problem just like everybody else in his family. That boy got problems. He's just like his dad. You don't even know his dad. He's just like his dad. That's all I ever remember anyone saying about my dad. And they said, yeah, there's something wrong with him too, just like everybody else, right? So, and I started living a life like my dad. Some things came to pass. Some people wasn't praying enough, I guess. And I ended up in trouble with law enforcement, in more trouble than I have time to share with you all right now today. And it got to my junior year of high school, I was kicked out of school. I'm a high school dropout. I'm Dr. My Eye as a real degree. It's not just a nickname, but I'm a high school dropout. I failed 6th grade. I was in trouble with law enforcement, foster homes. I wasn't supposed to be here. I have friends that are buried from when they were teenagers. They never got to experience the world, didn't have families, never married. I'm the husband of Janelle Mai, the father of Mikasa, and Lathan. That's who I am. But it wasn't an easy road to get here. So somebody believed in me. I was kicked out of high school and didn't care about going back to school, and then got locked up coming from Cook County Jail, and somebody's trying to tell me that, you should go to school. My substance abuse counselor said that if he figures it out, there will be nothing that can stop him. If he just knows, he's sitting in a meeting with other people who did not believe in me. And he's a single individual, not biologically related to me, who became a father figure, who believed in me and who prayed for me. And he said if he makes it, it will be no stopping him. And today I have more education, more experience, and I've spoken to more people than the people that were present in that meeting. I have more credentials than the people who were present in that meeting who didn't believe in me today. Now, my mentor, he reminds them of that from time to time. So some things happened in my life that I know that saved my life. One, I had to believe in some things higher than myself and some people.